Nestled on the outskirts of a sleepy New England town, the formidable Willow Manor loomed over the landscape like a silent sentinel of times past. The mansion's Victorian spires thrust towards the heavens, clawing at the sky that was perpetually gray, as if holding secret conversations with the whispers of the wind. For decades, locals hastened to avoid its shadow, regaling newcomers with tales of inexplicable happenings that ensnared the mansion within the tangled web of urban legend. The story that shivered through the veins of the townsfolk spoke of a family who once resided there, a wealthy couple and their daughter, Elizabeth, a frail child. Her delicate health confined her to her room, where she wove eerie tales from her imagination, scribbling stories of ghosts and apparitions in a crimson notebook. One fateful night, a storm ravaged the town. It was that particular storm that marked the abrupt end to the residents of Willow Manor, as their carriage lost control on the rain-slicked road, plunging into the icy waters of Lake Effrayant. Yet, Elizabeth was different. She disappeared without a trace. Years turned into decades, leaving the mansion abandoned, its halls that once echoed with laughter now drenched in pervasive silence. It was the creaking that started first, whisper-thin noise that seemed to snake up from the floorboards without logical origin. Then, shadows where there should be none, moving with a conscious malevolence. Mark, a spirited journalist with a fascination for the supernatural, couldn't resist the pull of Willow Manor's sinister allure. He cautiously stepped over the threshold, armed only with a flashlight and a resolve to uncover the mystery hidden within its walls. Inside, the air was thick and musty, carrying the scent of decaying wood and something inexplicable, a fragrance that prickled against the senses but danced just out of recognition. As he navigated the labyrinthine corridors, his flashlight flickered, casting erratic beams that played tricks on the eyes. Portraits of the mansion's inhabitants lined the walls, eyes following him with an intense gaze. One, marked Elizabeth, seemed to watch with a knowing smile. Mark finally reached the library, its vast expanse swallowed by darkness, save for the beam of his light. In the center stood an ominous desk, and atop the desk lay a dust-covered notebook bound in crimson. As Mark opened it, whispers swirled around him as if spoken by countless voices. The stories of ghosts and apparitions began to bleed from the pages, and Mark realized Elizabeth had never truly left. In the nights following his retreat from Willow Manor, Mark remained haunted by Elizabeth's tales. The shadows seemed to move within his own home, and at midnight, eerie laughter echoed in the darkness.